Hey guys, so Great Scott Moments, and today I'm going to be really brutally honest about a lot of the things going on in my life, and it hasn't all been peaches and roses. So let's see. There's some techniques that I've been learning from a course that I market. I've had a lot of successes. I've seen a lot of things dynamically change in my life, and some things that threw me for a loop. Now, recently, I was thinking, of I'm totally open to a new partner in my life. And so, I was like, so define what I want. And so I named off like 7 or 8, maybe 10 different things that I liked, that I would really require in a woman. And, no, I'm not going to give them all right now. And I also threw in a couple other like curveballs that were like, little idiosyncrasies that would add some flavor, and who knows what goes on with that. But they might spice up some life. And sure enough, probably like a week later, I met a gal. And she had every single one of those qualities. Even the idiosyncrasies. The things were a little off. And I was shocked. I mean, like, I was and I wasn't. And I was like, this technique definitely brought her into my life. I'm certain of that. And I was like, this is just amazing. And because a lot of this came from my heart, it was hard not to like start falling head over heels for her. But so, we're having a relationship, and we're chatting back and forth, and things are going like real deep real soon, and in areas that weren't like my major focus in life. And so I was like, okay, but and then other things started happening. Like I was noticing I'd ask a lot of questions that would never get answered. And she never asked me questions, didn't want to get to know who I was. And, it was like, wow, like, this is probably not what I want at all. And so, and we're having a relationship, and a week goes by, and 2 weeks, and we get together a few times, and talking face to face was really good, or even on the phone, but texting back and forth and Facebook just got a little hard. Sometimes I throw out little things and they get taken the wrong direction. And so I was like, but like some of the things that I wanted because before I was like, do I really want to invest in this relationship? Do I really want to? I was having some questions, and I was talking with a buddy, and he's like, live, man. Live it. Go for it. And I was like, well, my struggle here is, there's a lot of things that I'm finding I'm needy in. And a lot of that comes from, I've just got the God-sized hole that only God can fill. And so filling it up with all this extra, other stuff, it's not going to work. But I do want to live. That's part of my mission statement. To live and to grow, and out of my excess to write and teach about it. And so, after talking with my buddy, I'm like, all right, let's go do it. I'm going to break my heart, but that's okay, because I'm still loving, and I'm going to learn a lot about me. And that's very important, because I haven't been able to. And you don't learn about you when you're in a closet, or you don't talk to people, or you don't get a lot of feedback, all these different things. And so throughout the relationship, which was only a couple of weeks, went through the gambit of everything. And I was like apologizing. I'm like, I'm probably texting like I'm a girl, because I'm like trying to like, what are my things, and what's this going on, and philosophy, and why am I doing these things, and she was, I think, getting a little repulsed by it, which, yeah, if I've definitely noticed that, yeah, she's not into me. And, that maybe there was some emotion, maybe it was a little attraction, but you know, we weren't a good mix for each other. And you know, then I'm wanting someone who wants to commit to a relationship and that's going to be loyal to a relationship. And you know, these were things that I'm noticing that she wasn't, and she wasn't going to be. And you know, I got the person that I wanted before I knew what I wanted. And now I'm seeing, you know, what do I want? And I want it to be loyal, I want it to be, you know, committed. I want someone who wants to know me and know who I am and ask me the deep questions of what's going on in my heart. And I want to be able to ask those of her and her to be able to share. And so, you know, there was a lot of push and pull, and you know, it got to the point where I'm like, okay, I need to like break this off. And you know, but like my heart was still sort of committed, and it was driving me nuts. I was going ballistic. And so there was, you know, actually a couple nights ago, and I'm like, yeah, let's go meet her. But you know, she was singing karaoke somewhere, and I'm like, but the best thing to happen is for her to like find some other guy, because not only would that break my heart, but it would crush the hope that I have for pursuing a relationship. Okay, because it needed to end, because I was just getting demolished and she could care less. And you know, I was like, that's where it needed to go, at least for me. And so as you know, I went through the thing and noticed I was in like this confrontation with this other guy who's like, dude, you know, you shouldn't be here, and I want to pursue her in my own ways. And I'm like, dang, this is brutal. Like, this is not the type of thing that I want to do. I don't have to fight for someone's attention. And so, you know, I'm like, this dating scene is not where I want to be. That's not where I want to be addressing things. And I was like, you know. And so the next day, you know, she sends me a text that, yeah, she's going out on a date and movie and who knows what else. And I was like, heartbroken, and yet also, as I said, I was very thankful, because they crushed the hope of having a relationship there. And so suddenly I'm like, you know, I'm getting pretty cool about this. It's like, right on. Now I'm in a spot where she can be out of the picture, and I can say, okay, that relationship was phenomenal because it taught me what's important to me, what techniques or what I want to focus on and define in a woman that I want to have and bring into my life. Because, and it might take 3 or 4 different relationships, or 10, I don't know, but it's going to show me, okay, this is what I want, which is going to be perfect for me in my life, which is what I want. I want someone who's going to be perfect for me, right? And, you know, I'm going to put a link to the audios that will share the technique and how you can use it, but at the bottom of the video here. But, you know, this is something that if you're already in a relationship, if you're married, it can help you so you guys can improve your marital relationship, or your whatever relationship you're having, or with your children, or with business success. Actually, it does have a lot of business success focus in the audios. But you know, in any aspect of your life, if you're very creative and you want to, how can I, you know, beautify the world? And if that's your passion, these audios are going to be phenomenal for you. And guess what? I'm giving to you for free. So I'm going to be doing a few videos where I'm just sharing my testimony of things that's happened to me because I've been using these techniques. And you know, the beauty of it is some people might say, I don't know if they are or they aren't. These are what self-made billionaires use. If you look at the Fortune 400 and the top 400 people, income earners in the world, all of them use these techniques. And if you aren't using these techniques, you're probably not getting the success and the life that you want out of living here on earth. So I encourage you to use them, to listen to them over and over again. I think there's an email there, so you just go grab on it and download it. I'll get back to you. Guys, it was a pleasure, and I'm not only wishing beautiful, wonderful things for me, but I'm also hoping that I can help impact and improve your life as well. All right? Blessings.